Well, hi everyone. It's Becca Kirko here with the Kirko Agency, and I'm just going to do a quick insurance 101 for auto insurance. Once again, I'm going to grab up, where is it? We'll grab the page for you. Hi guys, it's Becca Kirko with the Kirko Agency with Farmers, and I'm just going to do a quick overview with you for insurance. It shouldn't take more than about 5, maybe 10 minutes, if that. So here we go. Start from the beginning. And all right. So this is brought to you by the Becca Kirko Agency with Farmers Insurance. And we're going to do Insurance 101 for auto insurance. Here we go. So it starts out with the most important part of your insurance. It's your limits of liability. Honestly, before I became an agent, I knew I had a deductible, but that was it. So I want you to know the importance of this, and I want you to understand it. So limits of liability, it's the coverage that protects your assets. So your savings, your home, your car, your some of your retirement accounts, and your future income. You could get your wages garnished. In case of a judgment or settlement against you resulting from an auto accident or an auto insurance claim against you. So bodily injury. So for example, one way that it's laid out is the 250-500, and that's thousands. So 250,000, 500,000. That's per person per accident. So quick and easy way to explain it is you have two people in the accident. Each of them suffers up to $250,000 in bodily injury and pain and suffering and those kinds of things. 250 times 2 is 500. Yay, you have enough coverage. Now, property damage is an example is 100,000 for property damage per accident. So that's other cars, it's light or guardrails, it's light posts, stop signs, trees, any property that you damage, you would be liable for if you were found at fault. And you say, but Minnesota is a no-fault state, isn't it? Well, that's where your personal injury protection is. So it's a benefit to you for bodily injury while driving a vehicle or as a pedestrian. And it's up to your limits of liability. Yes, it's the no-fault part of your insurance. So example, you'll see it listed out as 2000. Minnesota is a no-fault state. And what does that mean? It means we'll pay for your own medical expenses up to that $20,000, for example. And additional benefits included are work loss, so wage loss, essential services expenses, so someone coming in and cleaning your home because you just can't do it for a while, funeral expenses if it comes to that, survivor's loss of income, and substitute services. So this is the medical costs and those things you just don't know that are included. Uninsured and underinsured. To read that and have a little giggle, but it's so true. 3 in 10 drivers are uninsured. So let's say you are that driver going down the road, you've got your great coverage, but someone hits you and you have to go into the hospital because you broke your arm and you've got, some other things that are out of whack that you gotta stay in there for a little while. Who's going to pay for that? Well, your insurance pays for the first, $20,000 about in medical costs, but it's going to be a lot more than that if you have an overnight stay and you have a broken arm and all kinds of things. So it's a coverage that provides benefits to you in the case where the at-fault driver has either no coverage or not enough coverage to pay for your bodily injury beyond your PIP protection. So it includes coverages when others have inadequate coverage or not enough, have no coverage, or a hit and run. You ever thought who's going to pay for that if someone hits you and then disappears? That's your uninsured and underinsured motorist protection. Now we're getting into deductibles. Deductibles are plain and simply, you pay a portion and then we pay for the rest. The higher your deductible, the lower your premium, because you're kind of taking on some of that risk. So other than collision, also known as comprehensive, it pays for damage to your vehicle caused by wind, hail, fire, flood, animals, theft, and any other collisions like a tree falling or objects falling. Animal, you see the deer here, you hit it, it's a comprehensive claim. You swerve, you miss it, woohoo, but then you hit a tree, now it's a collision claim. So it's damage caused by colliding into an object or another vehicle. And both of these, the comprehensive and the collision, are optional coverages, but most of the time, if it's a newer car, you're required to have it through your loan company. Added benefits to a farmer's policy. Now, some of these are very, very unique to farmers. A new car pledge. If there's a total loss to your new car within 2 years of the date that the endorsement is applied, or within 24,000 miles of usage, whichever comes first, will pay the replacement cost of a new model of your insured car minus any deductible that you have. If a vehicle is of this, if we can't find a vehicle that's the same make, model, and class size, we'll pay the replacement costs of a new and same equipped, very similar car, minus any deductible, and we'll work with you to find that. Accident forgiveness. Accident forgiveness is an additional endorsement that protects your policy premium from being affected by any certain accidents during a 3-year period, and from any normal approved rate increases for a consecutive 2-year period. Now, after 3 years of continuing to be accident-free, this endorsement will drop off and it will just be automatically on your policy. Along with after 6 months, I don't have this written down, but I want you to know, after 6 months of continuous coverage on your auto insurance through Farmers, you will receive guaranteed renewability. So we can't cancel your insurance unless you don't pay. And then, of course, we will cancel due to non-payment. Collision and plus loss of use. So if you get into an accident, you need your car to go into the shop, you hit a tree, oh crud, pay your deductible, you bring it in. When it's a covered loss, we'll reimburse your expenses up to $50 for every day that your car's in the shop for up to 20 days. So we'll give you $50 a day up to 20 days while it's in the shop for those repairs due to a covered loss. You can apply this amount to a rental car, you can apply it to your deductible, or you can just have a cash reimbursement for that amount. And there are other options available. This is just our best option, and it's the most popular by far because it is unique to farmers. Towing and road service, it's a service that when you break down on the side of the road, you need someone to come out and jumpstart you, give you some gas, or you need a tow. Any request that's under $150, they'll do it. They'll take care of it. Done. See you later. Gotcha. Reimbursement for, you get a reimbursement for any service over 150. Okay, so you're driving down in Montana and you're 300 miles away from the nearest service station. They come out, they tow you. It's going to be well over $150. You pay that directly to them. We take the receipt and we reimburse you for it as long as it's a covered tow. Now, let's say you're up in Duluth and you want it towed all the way home. That's not covered. It's going to go to the nearest service station. Easy access 24/7 by calling 1-800-FARM-TOW. I've used it a few times and it's super simple. Includes jump start, gas fill, you run out of gas, flat tire replacement as long as you have a spare, lockout, you lock your keys in your car, towing to the nearest reputable service station. We're not going to bring you to the guard dog sitting out barking at you while you drop off your car, and lots more little services included in there. Added benefits. Another one is our safety glass replacement and waiver of deductible. Yep, it's as simple as it says, no deductible for any glass replacement or repair to your car. You call me, get you set up with whichever company you want to go with. They call you, they either come straight out to you or have you bring it in, depending on if it's winter or not, and they take care of you. Top rated claim service. That is another benefit to being a Farmers client. You call 1-800-FARM-TOW. They've got a 24/7 award-winning claim service. And one of the reasons is because of this catastrophe bus. We call it the CAT bus for major damage areas like tornadoes, windstorms, hurricanes, earthquakes. They were up in Wadena even a couple years ago when that tornado came through. They were there the next morning. They provided food and water to the entire community, not just farmers. That's also for Farmers clients. You can get on the bus and there are tables and offices in there to process your claim. Write that in there, print your check, off you go. We'll work with you to set up a place to stay in the meantime. They're amazing. And then in the back of the bus, we got a big old, what's it called, antenna, because they give Wi-Fi out to the service or the damage areas, so the claims representatives are out there servicing our clients, and they've got internet access because of this. Also, they're tracking who has been serviced. So if they see that someone has not, they call our claims adjusters and say, hey, can you go check on this person? We haven't heard from them. Make sure they're okay. It's an amazing feature that we have. I love it. Other added benefits are all of our discounts. We have multi-car discount, good student, multi-policy, anti-theft, like the OnStar or theft monitoring systems that are actively watching your car, senior driving safety course discount, and many more. The best discount that we offer is our Farmers Believes in Heroes. We believe that heroes deserve savings, so we have affinity occupation discounts, which is medical occupations with a degree, so nurses, doctors, anesthesiologists, chiropractors, active firefighters, teachers and educators K through 12, college professors and instructors, active police, active military and reserve military, lawyers, attorneys, and judges, CPAs and CFPs, aviators, architects, dentists, engineers, scientists, retired employees of these occupations. And then also something that's unique to Farmers is we have 2 Farmers Preferred programs. One is for employers and one is for associations. So let's say you've got a dentist office, but your receptionist, your assistant, your marketer, your office manager, they don't have affinity occupation discount because they don't have the degrees in the field, possibly. What we do is we come in, you sign a form, and we'll extend that discount to anybody who works there but doesn't have the occupation to get, or occupation or degree to be eligible for it. It extends out to the people that would normally not be, and now you're giving benefit to your employees or to your association that, hey, I get this benefit, I want to extend it to you, and it's free. You just sign a form, we set you up, and here we go. They're now eligible. The other thing I want to share with you is this is the Kirko Agency. Yes, I have Becca Kirko Agency all over, but I truly believe it is the Kirko Agency. We are a team of motivated professionals with a passion to protect others from really combining that personal tragedy of accident or a storm coming through with a financial loss and burden. My husband and I are now working together. I'm the agency owner and the personal line specialist. He is the marketing and customer service specialist, and he's kind of my office manager too. He keeps everything organized and keeps us on track and always pushing both of us to be better every day. And Amanda Peters just joined our team as a commercial line specialist. I'm so excited to have her aboard. And Tony Holt is working with us this summer as a marketing and resource intern. He has been phenomenal. Now, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. This is the link to my website, and this is my direct line. Call or text me if you have any questions. But I look forward to serving you and to be your insurance agent and your friend. Feel free to connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter. See what's happening out there. And also I want to let you know that Farmers does have an exclusive app. So you go to your app store and download the farmers.com app for your iPhone or your Android. That way you've got it right at your fingertips. You've got your bills, you've got your statements, you've got your policy, you've got your ID cards, and so much more. Well, that, my friends, is all that I have for today. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me, and you can click the link either above or below, and we'll get you started. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.